Hello mathematicians! Today we are looking at adding mixed numbers. And as a special treat, we have a live editor. Meaning, if I make a mistake, Miss Caswell is going to correct me. So if you hear a voice in the background, that's Miss Caswell. Okay, so we have 3 wholes and 2/5 plus 2 4/5. So let's look at this visually first here. So 3 wholes, that would be 5/5, so I'll color all of these in. So that's 1 whole here. 2 wholes and 3. So that group is 3 wholes, so that's my 3 wholes. And then I have 2/5, I'll represent that, 2/5. So take a moment, pause the video if you need to. 3 2/5, that's what it would look like with the visual model. Now let's look at 2 4/5. There's 1 whole, I need another one. So here's 2 whole units, that's my 2. And my fraction tells me I have 4/5 as well, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so right now, take a moment. Here's the 3 wholes, 2/5, and then 2 wholes, 4/5. I am going to solve it the traditional way, or a standard algorithm, but let's solve it this way first. So it looks like I have, and I'm counting in fifths, by the way. This one we have a common denominator, so let's count in fifths. Here's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 fifths. I'm going to leave myself a note. I have 25 fifths worth of wholes, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fifths in the fraction part. So I could reduce that, or it's no, whoa, I caught myself. I'm not going to count that as a mistake. I could simplify that as 1 1/5. It's not reducing because it's an equal value. Okay, so that tells me, if I simplify that, that would give me 5 wholes. So that's equal to 5 wholes plus 1 1/5 would be 6 1/5. So that was with the visual model. Let's solve it one more way. Always good to solve a problem more than one way. Let's turn these mixed numbers into improper fractions. So I'm going to multiply the denominator, 5, by 3, because 1 unit is 5, or 5/5 is 1 unit, so that's going to tell me what to put in the numerator. So 5 times 3 plus 2, 17 fifths, plus 5 times 2, 10, 14 fifths. Then I'm going to add the numerators. I can add these because I have a common denominator already. 17 over 14, 17 plus 14. 31 fifths. Let's simplify that. I'm going to divide the numerator by the denominator. Feel free to write that out if you would like. That's going to be 6 1/5. Awesome. So we have the same answer, but we've solved it a different way. So according to our visual model, it's 6 1/5. And then when we switch them to improper fractions, it's also 6 1/5. So I'm feeling pretty confident we got that one right. All right, now let's practice together. Please take a moment, write this problem down, pause the video, solve it yourself, and then I will solve it and we'll see if you got it right. Okay, so go ahead and pause. I'm assuming you have paused and you are now ready to continue. All right, so denominator times the whole number. We get 24 plus 3, 27 fourths, plus denominator times the whole unit, 36, plus the numerator, 37 fourths. I'm going to go ahead and write that problem out, the addition problem. 37 plus 27. Regroup the 10. 464. So that ends up with 64 fourths. I will go ahead and write out the division problem for you even. I could go in. I divide, let's multiply, subtract 24. 4, going 6 times, 16, 16 times 4, 4. Go ahead and finish it for you. So 4, our denominator, divided by our numerator, equals 16. So you should have gotten 16 whole units on this one. If you didn't, please pause. All the math is shown for you, so you should see where you made your mistake. All right, now let's look at 7 wholes and 1/8 plus 4 wholes and 4/8. All right, so 8 times 7, denominator times the whole unit, 56 plus the 1, 57. I'm looking at 57/8 plus 32 plus the 4, 36/8. And just so we're on the same page, let's show all of our math. I'm adding my numerators right now. So 93/8. By the way, if you ever wondered why you have to learn your multiplication, you probably know the answer now. Sure comes in handy if you have these memorized. 93 divided by 8 goes in once, 8. Bring down 13. That goes in once. Remainder 5. So 11 and 5/8 is my answer. And before we go to the next one, I do want to point out we've done addition in this problem, division, multiplication. So if you don't have those basic skills, please let Miss Moore or I know, and we'll make sure that we can help you with those. All right, next one. Please write this problem down. 5 2/5 plus 8 1/5. You try to solve this on your own, and then play the video once you've finished, and we'll see if you got it right. All right, so denominator times whole number 25 plus the numerator 27/5. Denominator times the whole 40 plus 1. Let me show all the work here for you. 41 plus 27, 68. So we end up with 68/5. 5 divided by 68. 1, 5, 18. Bring down. That goes in 3 times. 15. So I'll have a remainder of 3. Now I'm glad this one came up with the remainder. I kind of rushed through this on the last one. So your remainder can also be shown as a fraction. So it's whatever you have down here, your remainder. And then your denominator is the original divisor. So here's my remainder, 3. I could put remainder 3, but that's actually 3/5. So it's this number over my divisor. So my final answer for this one is 13 3/5. If you missed it, please take the time to go back and solve it again and check for where you made your mistake. All right. Last but not least, we're looking at 6 6/7 plus 5 3/7. Pause the video here. Please solve it on your own. All right, so let's go ahead. We have 7 times 6, 42 plus the 6, 48/7 plus denominator times 5, 35, 38/7. Uh-oh, better hurry. That was telling me I'm almost out of power here. 38 sevenths. 48 plus 38, 16, 86. So that would equal 86 sevenths. Set up our division problem. That'll go in once. 7, 16. Please pause. I'm going blazing fast here because I want to finish this before my battery dies. 2, 14. All right, so I could write remainder 2, but since we're talking fractions, let's write it as a fraction over my divisor. So my final answer here will be 12 and 2 sevenths. Now, it would be real easy just to say, well, oops, I missed that one. I would challenge you, please take the time, try it again. All of the math is shown. Find your own mistake just so you don't make it next time. With that being said, I can't thank you enough for stopping by and checking out this video. Have a great day.